This is an absolutely brilliant event. It's bringing together organisations from right around the city who might not have the opportunity to get into contact with one another, as well as parents as well, and giving them the opportunity really to showcase what's out there, to see the opportunities, to know what services are available to them for support. And I think it's really important, and it's brilliant work.
It's really important. Sometimes when you're trying to access a service, it can be quite daunting to know who to approach and how to approach them, and being able to see people face to face at events like this can really take the edge off it and stop it being quite an anxious activity to have to do, to something that makes it just make people feel like the services are there and accessible to them however they need to get to them. It's also just really nice to get all of these people together in one place to make connections between services as well. Sometimes you don't realise that you've got some overlap, or maybe able to refer people on to other organisations, and just having those one-to-one conversations and being back to face-to-face activity is really helpful.
I think it's important so that parents can fully know what's available in their area for them to access for support. I think there should be a database with all this on it. It should be easier to find, and having events like this make it so much easier for them to get around and get what they need when they need it.
It's cool that we have events like this. Parents' organisations across all Glasgow schools do a lot of valuable good work. But what's really important is meeting other parents and the networks. If we think about what we're doing and what Leanne has done tonight, she's brought together a whole host of organisations under one room where people can come, see what the organisations are doing, and actually, more importantly, and what's happened tonight, is build networks with other parents and other community groups. And I think that's critical. If we think about schools work very hard to network with communities and families. What this is doing is taking that to the next level, where schools can network with each other and organisations completely and truly reach parents. And the other thing is, there are so many organisations here today, it's a bit like accessing a one-stop shop. So I think it's really important to build on this. But
I think it's important to have events like this so that people have the information on things such as mental health, things to help the children, and just things that are in the area that people can access.
So I think it's really important to have events like this so that parents have got an opportunity to come and be further engaged in the young people's learning. It gives folk opportunities to find out different initiatives and perhaps even different government policies that are being enacted in education right now. It also helps cut through some of the disinformation that appears online, where parents can come and speak to stakeholders in education, charities and other bodies that are working with our young people and find out exactly what's going on in schools and exactly what young people are learning.
I think it's just really important for folk to get the chance to network together. I think after the pandemic we've obviously had quite a while of working individually, and now we can get together, have a wee tea or coffee and talk about the future of education, parent, and just kind of whatever we like.
I think what Leanne said at the introduction this evening was that we are very, very good at saying there's no help and there's no support, and I think what Leanne has shown tonight with herself and her volunteers is there is plenty of support out there, but it's very difficult sometimes for children and families to know where that support is or how to access it. So an event like this evening is so important and crucial because it's allowing people to see just who can I reach out to, where can I find that support, how can I get that help, and ultimately it's going to benefit children and young people in their families.
This is an amazing event because it brings together all the different services that are there that do a brilliant job in supporting our young children, our young people and our families. And not everybody knows that the services are out there, so to have a showcase event like this at the City Chambers brings everybody together in a friendly and vibrant way, and you can hear that there's lots of great chats going on.